That's a really interesting. I mean, is that a path that's still promoted? Like even today, I mean, in the US, I think the kind of trades path kind of has been underemphasized. Maybe like it's coming back now, but I think like getting that direct experience early on, whether you end up going more on the maintenance side or the engineering side, I think is just so valuable. Because I think one of my core beliefs and one of the reasons we do this podcast is like there's so many different career trajectories, things you can do in manufacturing, that it's impossible for any one person to know what that is and what even that looks like without, like, it's hard. You can't read it in a book. Like you can't maybe watch a YouTube video, but you don't get a sense until you're in the thick of it.
Absolutely, totally agree with you. You know, there's so many different facets of manufacturing, engineering that you would never know unless you're within the industry. You know, you're immersed in it. Ricoh, traditionally, we do have a fantastic apprenticeship scheme still today, and we take on anywhere between 8 and 10 apprentices a year.
All about 16 years old, 16, 17. Is that?
Yeah, well, yeah, mainly 16, mainly, yeah, straight from school. But we also have sometimes taken on postgraduate. So the guys who are a little bit older have got maybe a couple of years of college under their belt, and as well we can fast track those through the engineering route. But traditionally, you know, we like to take them on straight from school. Get the raw talent, and then develop them through our engineering system. We have an engineering ladder which you have to have certain certain qualifications to actually progress through the ladder. It's quite a nice structure that we have, and I think if we looked at our organisation, over half of the people in our organisation are now in management roles have gone through the apprenticeship route. So long time served. You know, I've worked at Ricoh now 23 years, I'm in my 23rd year. And it's a great place to learn, and with especially now with cost of living, you know, if there's a company going to be paying for your degree and your qualifications and getting paid for and learning, you know, with industry professionals at the same time, it's a fantastic place to be.
Absolutely, and I mean, especially it makes even sense for the companies too, right? Because it's the labor market is so hard right now. If you're able to build your own pipeline and take care of your people and kind of have them grow with the company, it makes it's one of those long-term type of investments on the viability of the business.
Yeah, totally agree. And you know, especially with new technologies where we're talking in the additive space where there's not so many people available, out there, and trying to recruit talent is tough. So if you can grow your own, I think you've got a valuable asset then. But then you do fall foul of that because you may grow in this person into a multi-skilled engineer who is very valuable and sought after in the market and command large a big salary, but you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So that's our approach, and that's the approach I take with my team. I want the young blood coming through.